Because there is a destruction involved. I mean, if you say whatever I believe I have a right to do, then I may be doing all kinds of abuses to somebody because I believe that. The point is, freedom in this country or any country does not give you the right to impinge upon other people's freedom and other people's rights. So when you are saying, if somebody says, a person A says, I'm a Christian, I'm required by my belief to convert you, the point is that the person being converted, who may be poor, who doesn't have the resources, may not be empowered, may not even have enough knowledge to know what he's getting into because he's kind of duped into it. Look at his rights also.
So I think it's not good enough that a Christian is asserting his right to convert you. It's like saying, somebody wants to kill you, somebody wants to harm you, somebody wants to steal you. It's his belief, he has a right to do it. You don't have that right. I think I would argue that a Christian should be a better Christian for himself. There's plenty of problems within Christianity, plenty of human rights abuses within Christianity. If Christians feel that India's social problems are the result of Hinduism and the solution is Christianity, they should look at Mexico, which is a Christian country, Philippines, which is a Christian country. They should look at former colonies of Christian nations that are all Christianized now and see the per capita social abuse there is far, far greater than in India in terms of all the dynamics of abuse and stuff. I did a long time ago, I got some interns from Princeton University, and we got statistics from the United Nations and various other sources and looked at various crime statistics, abuse against women, abuse against children, all kind of statistics from various countries. And we picked India as a sort of representative for Hindus and did a per capita or per million population. And we took Christian countries, which are poor Christian countries. And in fact, not only the poor Christian countries have very bad statistics in this way, but even the rich Christian countries have pretty poor human rights statistics domestically. So you cannot export a solution to cure somebody else that you haven't been able to cure on yourself. So I think there's also a hoax and there's a kind of a fraud in selling a solution to Indians if the solution hasn't worked for 2,000 years to solve the human rights problems within the Christian society. So I think that also has to be done. It's sort of like if a drug manufacturer says, I have the right to sell him something not good for him, I have that right. The point is the Federal Trade Commission will say, you don't have that right because it's deceptive. So similarly, if somebody is telling me that you will go to hell and I will, if you come this way, I will go to heaven, unless he can prove it for a fact, he is giving me something which is not fair. I mean, I have rights too. And there is this false advertising going on. And so I can come up with all kinds of counter arguments which say that the Christian does not have the right to use his power, his economic superiority and so on, and really push evangelism in a very strong way.